Hi guys, Paul here, and this is going to be a quick review on the PVR 58 version 2. It's a new updated version of a review I did on this monitor, which is pretty much similar, and we're going to run through and show you exactly what comes in the box, then run through some of the features and some of the improvements made to the new version of the PVR 58 2. So basically, as far as what comes in the package, you've got your PVR 58 version 2 monitor. You've got a couple of AC adapters, depending on the sort of power point you use in your country. Obviously, you can run adapters with these. You've got a couple of audio-video cables. One's for your video into the monitor, if you're running an external receiver. And one is your video out, if you want to feed the video out into another source, whether it be a TV or your FPV goggles or whatever the case may be. You've also got a USB cable. And you've also got the antenna with it that comes with it. Manual, quite a reasonable manual that comes with it. And best of all, one of the cool features about this, it comes with this visor that clips straight on, and I'll show you exactly how that works. So this is what the PVR 58 looks like with the sunshade on it, and I'll show you exactly how that works. It just unclips like so, and that is absolutely brilliant. So I really like this. That's just so convenient. Absolutely love the way they've actually done this. And it's nice and secure on it too. So this is a fantastic addition to the monitor. That's a first improvement that I noticed. So what you've got here is your USB port, followed by your audio video out and your audio video in, memory card, and then you've got your 3 modes. Over on this side, you've got your 1/4" adapter, so you can mount it directly on your tripod. So as you can see, they've changed the antenna to a standard type connector, as opposed to the previous version, which had this strange type of connector, and you had to run a cable to connect it to a non-standard antenna, such as a cloverleaf, scoop-planar, or a helical, or whatever it may be. So I like the way they've actually changed it. That makes it a lot easier. So what you've also got in the rear is this little pop-up stand that comes up. This pop-up stand, which will allow you to sit your monitor up, and this is really cool when reviewing your videos. So that's the basic layout and look of the monitor. Like I said, I love this addition of a sunshade. I think that's going to make a phenomenal difference outdoors. Really like that, and also like the idea of just having this 1/4" adapter, so you can mount it straight into a tripod or whatever type of mounting you use on your radio. So they're 2 big major improvements on it. So what we'll do is go through the menu system. You've got your date and time. You can obviously set that as you so choose. Language, pretty self-explanatory. Video AV out, so you can set the format for that, and it can be LCD, NTSC or PAL. Format, that's format your memory card, which we're not going to do at the moment. Power save options, you can set your power save options, and obviously you've got an option there for firmware update when new firmware becomes available. Default setup, we'll set it back to default. Memory info, give you some information about the memory available. I'm using a 4 gig card in there at the moment. And obviously version and display modes. So obviously you've got your 4:3 or 16:9. I normally have mine set to 16:9. I just prefer that look. I don't mind having things stretched out a bit. I prefer using the full screen real estate of this monitor. And we'll pop out of this screen and go into the functions. So unlike the previous version, the PVR 58, the PVR 58 2 supports 32 channels, unlike the previous version, which only supported the 8 channels, the 8 standard channels with Bosscam. This supports all 32, so that's a really fantastic improvement. That's probably one of the things I didn't like with the previous version, in that if I had a 32 channel receiver on my FPV aircraft, I was still restricted to using the 8 channels. So that's a fantastic improvement they've made there. What else have we got? Resolution. You can obviously set that. I have mine set to the maximum resolution. frame rate. That's pretty self-explanatory. So you've got your 30 FPS or 25 FPS, and you can change that accordingly too. Video segment size. I have mine set to the maximum, which is 60-minute segments. So you can obviously adjust that to whatever you want. And overwrite mode, you can have the overwrite mode on or off. I have mine off, so it basically means if I run out of memory, it's going to stop recording. If you have overwrite on, it'll just continue overwriting previously recorded files. So just keep that in mind. And timestamp, I have that switched off. I don't want a timestamp on my video. Display information, I have that on. I don't mind that. That's just information that displays on the actual screen while it's recording or playing back. Video settings, and you can adjust your brightness and contrast. You'll notice automatically this one is definitely brighter than the previous one. So all in all, they've made some major improvements with this, and what we'll do now is go through some video footage that I captured using this monitor. So here we've cut to footage from the PVR 58-2, and this is the DVR footage recorded directly from this monitor, and as you can see, the quality is actually quite reasonable. What I really like about this monitor, the real advantage is it's just so portable and so small. Everything's self-contained, the battery's internal, etc. So what I want to do now is actually show you exactly where I'm flying, so you get an idea of the location that I'm flying at. These roads are blocked off, by the way, so no cars go through here. What you're looking at here, that's myself on the left and the car on the right, and the DVR is sitting on top of my roof, and that tree is directly behind the DVR. So as I shoot past myself here, you're going to notice some degree of video breakup, and that's obviously due to the placement of the DVR. Having said that, it still performed quite well with a tree directly in front of it. I was using a skew planar antenna for this test, and like I said, sitting on the roof wasn't the best place to have it, but it was just meant to be a quick test of the DVR and show exactly what the quality was actually like. So what I'm going to do now here is drop down a bit lower, and we'll give you a better look at the actual DVR and its placement. I'll shoot through between myself and the car. Here we go, a little bit of breakup, and stop it about there. So as you can see, that's where I am on the right, and on the left you can see the little black spot sitting on top of the roof. That's the actual DVR placement. So obviously not the best position for it, but that sort of explains why we're getting some breakup when I go behind the car itself. As far as the performance of this monitor goes, look, I think it performs quite well. It ticks a lot of boxes, as in the antenna has actually been improved, the antenna connector. It supports 32 channels, which is another big bonus. It's got the built-in sun visor, which now comes as a part of the actual monitor itself, which is fantastic. And also it has a built-in battery, and you can charge it via USB. So it's completely 100% self-contained. So it does tick a lot of boxes. They appear to have improved the brightness on this monitor, and it seems just that tad sharper too. So all in all, look, it's a great little monitor. If you're after something small, compact, that you can pop onto your transmitter or use it with your ground station, look, I don't think you'd go wrong with this monitor. Anyway, thanks very much for watching this video. I'll let you watch a bit more of the footage, and catch you guys later.